Hi guys, how are you? It's Kendall. I hope you are super well. I just wanted to jump on here. It's been a little while since I've made a video, and I am now at my 90-day mark with being on carnivore and being a carnivore at the moment. So I'm absolutely loving it, and just thought I may check in and share a little bit more about what's been going on and how I'm feeling, and a little bit more clarification about what I plan on doing and what's been happening. So the past 90 days have been amazing. I think a lot of people will probably want to know, and I've had a few people saying, have you been having anything else other than meat or protein? No, I have not touched any fruits, vegetables, nuts, rices, pastas, breads, anything, and definitely no processed foods. So for me, I've absolutely loved it. It hasn't been hard at all. It's actually been so satisfying and so rewarding to just be able to eat basically meat and protein and eggs and butter and a little bit of cheese here and there, and just having water mainly, and no coffee, no alcohol. Absolutely loving the feeling of how good it feels to be having your body working optimally. And I think that's what my key point I wanted to make in this video was, I think we just don't know how we're meant to feel and how good we can feel when our body is functioning properly and using, nutrient dense foods to work. We just have all been taught things that maybe not necessarily right. And I really think if you're curious, do some research on all the different types of, nutrition and that out there. But from what I've been working and studying on lately, I really have learned a couple of major things. And this is something you can try out if you want. Even if you do it, I suggest doing it for 90 days, but you can try these different things I'm going to suggest, and see how you actually feel, not only in your body, like how you physically feel in terms of weight and muscle, but how you feel in your mind, how well you feel, how much energy you feel. It's just the best feeling, and I just think there's so many more of us could be feeling like this. And I'm not saying everyone has to go crazy and go carnivore and just eat meat, but there are a few things that you can try out that would really make a big difference and might make you feel amazing. So this is just me sharing my story and hoping that it might help some other people. And already there's been some amazing things happen for people that have reached out to me and have had great success already. So I'm super excited that me talking about it has helped a few people already. So probably one of the main things you can do, and I've done this before on another 30-day program, which I used to do, is cut out processed foods. Sugary processed foods, not just sweet foods, but anything really in a packet. So these things are full of really bad saturated fats and oils and seed oils and colors and preservatives and all that stuff. And most of us sort of know that, but we don't realize how much stuff that we eat and that we often fall back on that is a processed food. Things in packed bars, protein bars, muesli bars, biscuits, snacky, salty biscuits for cheese and things like that. Cereals, cereals in boxes, even oats, rolled oats can be quite bad as well, believe it or not. Try cutting out anything like that for a good, if you can, 3 months, and just feel the difference, because that is a huge difference on your body and how your body will process everything and be able to eliminate stuff and just get rid of a lot of bloating and all that sort of stuff. The other one, which is a big one, is drinking a lot more water, which we're always told to do, and cutting out, if you can, cut out coffee. A lot of people love their coffee, but if you can cut back on coffee for a little while, because that also dehydrates the body, and it can also muck around with your digestive system and also your sleep. And same with alcohol. If you can cut that out for, 90 days and have a go with that, you'll feel amazing. And then the other thing that I did was, obviously following the carnivore lifestyle, is I'm not eating any fruits or vegetables or seeds. I'm just eating meats, fish, chicken, pork, any sort of meat that I want to eat. I'm using only animal fats, so ghee, bacon, fash, tallow, all that. You get rid of all the seed oils, which are really not good for you, and see how you feel. Like, I honestly thought that having veggies was always a good thing, but I didn't realize, once I've done some research on it, that there's a lot of not so great things in vegetables. There's things called anti-nutrients and oxalates and phytates and all sorts of things, and they're basically designed to protect the plant. And a lot of vegetables and plants, they don't want you to eat them. So some of these things in there, and there's things about oxalates that are things that I used to love, like spinach and sweet potato and broccoli. A lot of those, especially spinach and sweet potato, are super high in oxalates. So they can muck up your body, and the processes of your body over time, they build up. So these are things that you have to be a little bit open-minded to and do some research, but they really make a difference. So there's a lot of people that do carnivore for 90 days, and it gives their body a chance to heal and rest, which is the main reason why I did it, was to, and I'm still doing it, is to help with my autoimmune issue, which my inflammation has like completely gone down. Like, this was impossible for me to do, 3 months ago. I couldn't even get that off that finger. So I already feel in my joints, everything's gone down. I've got more muscle, I've got less fat, I've got more energy, and I feel amazing. I'm sleeping better. So just making those changes has made a huge difference in my life. And I think you don't never have to eat fruit and veggies again or anything like that. A lot of people work out how they feel for the sort of around the 90 days, and then they might introduce back very slowly, one thing at a time. Like, you might say, look, I really loved my sweet potato, I'm going to introduce back some sweet potato. So the carnivore lifestyle, and I don't want to call it a diet, or the carnivore way of living, is what they call an elimination type way of eating. So it eliminates all the things that your body doesn't need, and just relies on all the things that the body needs, which is all your minerals and vitamins. All the essential ones that you need are in meat, believe it or not. And I didn't even know that myself. So full of everything you need, and including vitamin C and everything's in there. And when you add in eggs and you add in butter and you're eating fatty meats, it's all there. So gradually you can start adding back some things, and it's, you can do that and see how your body reacts, and you might be able to have certain fruits and veggies and have your meats, and you might have learned to cut out all the bad stuff and feel absolutely amazing. I just think a lot of us don't even know how to feel, or don't realize that we can feel so good without all that stuff, because we're just so dependent on it and we're so used to it. And I think it's a really good little experiment to do if you're open to it. And if you want to know anything, reach out to me. I'm not an expert, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm not a nutritionist or a doctor or anything, but it's done wonders for myself and my fiance as well, and some other people that have reached out to me. So I'm happy to share about that with you, and super excited to share more, and love to hear some of your stories, or if you've tried anything. And also I'm more than happy to share some of the people I follow and some things to look at if you're interested to learn more about the carnivore way of life. Anyway, have a great night, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.